Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for someone in particular out there. I don't know who you are, but you need to know that you have many admirers, some who genuinely admire you because of how far you've come. But then you have others who watch you even still, but they're very jealous and envious of you. Now, you would think that a person who really doesn't like you would steer clear of your energy, and you would be the last thing that they would want to focus on. But in this instance, is not the case at all. Whoever this person is, they're watching you from a distance. And this person is not only jealous of you, but they are also envious of you. This energy of hatred runs very deep for this person. And what they're envying about you is your success. They're envying your creativity. They envy how you say yes to all of the things that people say no to. You say yes to the things that you think you can't do because for you, there's no such thing as can't. So you are very eager to explore many different avenues of your creativity, and you are very independent. And a lot of people admire you for your independence and how you are able to get out there and make it happen for yourself. And you've created financial freedom for yourself, and you're not afraid to stand alone. Some of you are entertainers. You put yourself out there, you're in the spotlight. You know, people admire your talent. You think outside of the box with how you present yourself to the world. So you're very unique. So you stand out naturally. Even if you're not an entertainer, your energy is entertaining to a lot of people because they admire how you express yourself and how unique you are. You've gone through massive changes, and so you became the change that you wanted to see. And so because of that, you've attracted lots of abundance, lots of security. And so whoever this person is, there is one person in particular. Some of you may have multiple people, but there's someone here who's afraid of your success. It scares them. It chills them to their bones just to see you every time. But it's the problem with this person is that they spend every waking hour checking in to see what you're doing, how well you're doing. They're checking your numbers. They're checking your status. They're checking to see if the evil eye that they are attempting to project towards you is working. But they have now come to a place to find out that it is not working. They've been highly unsuccessful. And even though they're in denial about the fact that you have a spiritual team that is protecting you and guiding you, they're in denial about it. They can't help but to see the results of you being that divine chosen being that you are. They're trying to insist. They're like, this can't be real. This can't be real. And they even felt for a time that maybe you was putting on a false front, but now they realize that you are genuine. And this is why you have an overflow of favor with all of this abundance in many different areas of your life pouring in, and they can't fathom it. It's scaring them because they realize that the energy that they sent towards you has now become their own demise. This person fears success. They fear success because they self-sabotage things all the time. They can't create anything. Their creative energy is completely suppressed. And so they don't know how to step outside of their comfort zone. They're very fearful. And so they don't understand how you've been able to do that. How is it possible that you could just step out there and show the world who you are and actually attract abundance just being you, uniquely you? And of course, working with the Most High and your spiritual team, this is someone who does not believe. They operate from fear, jealousy, envy, insecurities, and you're their main target. It's like there's nothing more that they do with their lives besides watch you. And that's a large part of why they're not successful. They find themselves settling for things that they really don't enjoy at all. They settle for jobs and positions that they really hate. Their emotions, they're never emotionally fulfilled with what they do. And so they take loss after loss after loss. They're just unfulfilled, very miserable. Okay. Um, but they're afraid to make any changes because a large part of them, they're very codependent. This person is very entitled. They think people are supposed to come in and rescue them. People are supposed to come in and help them to get out of their bind, but they don't realize that this is their karma. They're in this bind because they keep on sending the evil eye. They continue to hate on you. They continue to hate on people that's living in their purpose and thriving in their purpose. Whoever this person is, maybe they was close to you at one point. Maybe they were close to you at one point, but you're not helping them. You're not reaching back for them. And so this person, they've watched you go from rags to riches. They've watched you go from having nothing to having an overflow. And now they're sitting over there in mess, like they have lack. They don't know where their finances are going to come from. Money is very tight, or they're not receiving anything at all. They're very unclear about their purpose, and they're just trying to, find a way to make sure that their basic needs are met. But it's because they're too deceptive. It's like this is the type of person that you could never tell what you are working on. You cannot disclose to this person what your visions are and where you see yourself going, because the moment that you put it out there, this person is going to work feverishly to try to sabotage it. But it's all backfired. Like you're living two completely different lives. Not only that, but this person operates from envy and hatred so much that it's starting to show through in their physical appearance. And so that's another part of why they're envious of you, because you are becoming more attractive, more beautiful, more handsome. You express yourself, your own uniqueness through your fashion and the way that you present yourself to the world. Like you embrace your own unique style. Like you are owning it. You are owning who you are, and you're not afraid to show it. But not only that, your inner world actually matches your outer world. So you look beautiful externally because you are beautiful internally. And this person looks a hot mess externally because they're ugly internally. And so their life and the way that things are playing out for them is conducive to that energy. It only makes sense. So you would think that this person would evaluate themselves and how things is turning out for them, and evaluate, since they're already watching you, they need to evaluate your character, evaluate your morals, evaluate who you are as a individual, because your internal is also matching your external, and it looks mighty good. Many of you are going to be able to make great investments into homes, and you have great stability in your life. You have people that's willing to give to you because they value you. They value what you have to offer. And your spiritual team is, oh my goodness, are they working in your favor because you've earned this? You have literally done the work. And so I'm talking about an overflow. I know y'all see it. If you don't see it already, it's coming because of the work that you've put in. And so this person sits back and they watch you. If you have a social media platform, they stay up until late at night, combing through your social media, trying to see what they can find. But every time they see that you're doing well, it takes another piece of them away. It's like their stomach starts to turn, their head starts to hurt. They start to feel bubble guts. I mean, it does something. It infuriates them to see you doing so well. It's like you're just a natural at what you do, and this person doesn't understand it. They're just not comprehending why life has been the way it is for them. things but it's because this person, they're unreliable, they're untrustworthy. They lie to people. They say they're going to do one thing and they don't do it. They don't follow through with their promises. They don't start things and carry it out through fruition. They just watch others and they compare themselves to others, and they get disappointed every single time, especially when it comes to comparing themselves to you, because there is no comparison. They're way on the other end of the scale when you talk about polarity between good versus evil, light versus dark, riches versus poor. Like this person, they're lacking in so many areas of their life, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally. They're lacking because they choose to operate from a very ugly space. So they're highly emotional and they're in denial about how you got to where you are today. But there's nothing that they can do about it, because your spiritual team of the Most High is proving to them. You are living proof that a person that operates from integrity, that has self-love, that steps into their creativity, that moves in their purpose, that operates from a space of integrity, that expresses their own uniqueness, and you're not concerned about being like anybody else. You are who you're supposed to be organically, authentically. A person who operates in that energy always attracts everything that they deserve. And so you're living proof to this person that they need to do some work. They got a long ways to go. And based on their energy, I really don't feel like they're going to be able to make it there in this lifetime. This person is watching you. Not only, let's just say you're single right now and you're thriving, you're doing really well financially, your business is booming, your entertainment, whatever it is that you do for a living, you're looking good. You're going to move towards a very stable union where it's going to elevate you even more. So if they think they're seeing you now, if they see something now, oh my goodness, just wait. They're going to watch it all play out. That's the thing. They're going to watch from behind the scenes because they don't want to miss anything. It's like they're watching your life as if it's a screenplay or if it's some sort of movie. They can't miss anything. They're constantly tapping in to make sure that they didn't miss anything. So they're obsessed with you is really what I'm picking up here. But they're going to have to watch you rise and elevate, and every single time it chips away a piece of them. And so because of this, they're withering away watching you. And it's really sad to see, it's really disappointing to know that a person exists in this type of energy, but they're taking loss after loss. I'm talking about divine intervention on that ass, because whoever this person is, they needed some very vital lessons to come into their life here. So they're dealing with financial turmoil, and they have to work really, really hard to make ends meet. And of course, as a chosen seed, you don't put anyone down for being in a bind financially, because like I said, you all came from rags to riches. But the difference between you and this type of person here is that you still operated from a space of integrity, love, compassion, empathy. You wasn't envying other people's success. You was applauding people and saying, just praying and giving thanks to the Most High that eventually it will one day be you. And now it's your time. That's the difference between you being in a state of lack versus this person. In their state of lack, they've attracted all of this energy to them, but they're going to stay in lack, and they're going to lose even the little bit that they're able to gain every single time, because they don't want to change what's going on with them internally. So just know, you got fans, you have enemies. People support you. You have your spiritual team supporting you. You have the Most High supporting you. That's the most important. You support you. And you also have a divine union that supports you. Whoever this is coming into your life, or if they're already in your life now, you're going to level up. The glow up is real. It's real. I'm telling you, stability, a new home, just an overflow of abundance in every area of your life. It looks mighty good for you. And so this person, they just have to sit back and watch. They don't have to. They could choose to focus on themselves and do what's necessary to heal so that they can finally have a breakthrough in their own lives. But This is the fate. This is what they have chosen. And so that's just what it is. So continue to thrive, y'all. Continue to shine and do it unapologetically. Be who you are unapologetically. Give thanks and express gratitude openly because you deserve everything that you have right now. Everything that you have, you deserve it. You earned it because of your heart. So that's my message for you all. I love you, and I'll talk to you all next time.